Many of you guys may not know the significance of catching a largemouth bass of this size, but even if you went fishing 16 times a year for the next 60 years of your life, you would still only have a 3% chance of catching a fish of this size. And even though I'm only 20 years old, it may seem kind of odd about how I was able to beat those chances at such a young age, but if you knew how much time and effort that I put into fishing, you would understand how I was able to do that. And many of you guys may have been fishing before, but maybe you didn't catch anything. And that could have been due to a variety of reasons, including the moon phases not being right, the tides couldn't have been right, you could have been in the wrong spot, or maybe you're just using the wrong bait. But learning how to fish hasn't only changed how many fish I've caught, but it's changed how much I love the hobby of fishing as a whole. And today, I want to talk to you guys about how fishing has taught me about success, specifically using the red and white lure, but also I need to talk about the hardships and trial and error I went through to be able to reach this point of success. When I was young, I always wanted to be like the guys on TV, catching big fish and making lots of money doing it. And once I got my driver's license, all I wanted to do was fish. I went fishing multiple times a week. I did research and I tracked everything that I did, every lure, every color, every place I went. I wrote it all down to figure out what worked and what didn't. And I figured out that using a red and white lure caught me the most fish. And once I started only using the red and white lure, I started catching more and bigger fish. And this encouraged me to keep fishing as much as I was. And it made me realize that this doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Like, this can be a reality. And even though I had started to see improvement and success in catching more fish, I still have my bad days, as not every day on the water can be as good as you want it to be. And after fishing so much using the red and white lure, I realized fishing was almost like a form of therapy for me. It just helped me to relax. I started getting stressed from school and life as a whole. My grades started to drop a little bit junior year, and I wasn't doing so good. But once I kept fishing, I noticed my stress going away. And fishing also just helped me to not overthink things in life. Fishing gives you a lot of time to just sit and think and just enjoy the company of yourself and just think about life in general. And anytime I went fishing while stressed, I came back de-stressed and was ready to attack anything that life had to throw at me. And this was mostly due to me figuring out how to use the red and white lure. And that was all about my story of success and growth through fishing and finding the red and white lure. My goal of this was to talk to you guys about how fishing helped me find a purpose, and once I figured out the secret, everything became easy. And I know that fishing may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I believe anyone can apply the lesson of finding the secret to life, because once you find the secret, everything just gets easier and easier. And if there's anything that you guys can remember about what I talked about, it's that you can accomplish anything in life. If you never give up and you keep trying, you will figure out that secret, and what you thought you would never be able to accomplish, you will be able to do, and it will come to you as easy and simple, as you can see right here.